Hi everyone, it's Alex here. I just wanted to make a quick video to show our new game, RugHatchers, and what you can do to play it. The game is hosted on our Dolls World website, so that's dollsworld.com. You'll sign in. Once you've signed in, there you can sign in the top right hand corner with your wallet, and then you can go to your user profile. This is if you're a new user. And this is what we recommend to do first. So you can create a little profile. There's a little button in the top right hand corner. If you click that, you can put your username and you can select one of your NFTs as your avatar. We do recommend using the Daruzu, but you can use Rugdolls as well. You do need an NFT to access, one of our NFTs to access this website. The reason why is so you can create all your user profile and everything. Once you've done that, you may have noticed that my little pet is already on my user profile there. It shows you all its stats and what level it is. We've also got a badge section there, which I'll explain later. But first of all, let's dive straight in. So if you're new, click on this RugHatchers icon on the left here. If you've only just started the game, it will give you an egg. The egg takes 1 hour to hatch with a care score. The longer that you look after it, or the better you look after it, and keep that care score at 100, you have more chance to hatch a Rugdoll. The closer it is to 0, you've got more chance to hatch something like this here, a Rugtroll. Easy to see user interface. On the left hand side you've got the pet effects, which show you all the effects that are happening in real time. In the middle you've got your pet, which you can have a look and see how it's doing. On the right hand side has got all your stats and your status bars: hunger, happiness, energy, health and experience, XP. We've got adolescent, which means that it is evolution 2. Well fed, so I am keeping it quite well fed, and the level that it is. The 3 stat bars here, depending on what you hatch, you get a different set of stats. There's 16 characters and each stat is different. Set of stats is different for each pet. I've got a red troll, so it's quite strong. I think the red troll is one of the strongest in the troll selection. As you can see, as I hover over on the PC, it shows you my boosts that I've accumulated. So it says +2 from user title 2. I'll go to defense, which is 8. I've got an extra 1 from user title 2. And also I've got speed, which is 6. And again, I've got an extra 1 from user title 2. Again, I will explain what the user title is in a second. Scroll down, you've got 3 options: feed pet, play with your pet, and take a nap. So, as it implies, if the hunger is getting low, feed your pet. It gives a little bit of a cooldown. You can take a nap. By hitting the take a nap, goes to sleep for several seconds. Well, 30 seconds, as it says on the little bar. As that's doing that, I will also show you the backgrounds, which you can customize. So I've got the cave background right now. Some people like the Candyland background, the Blue Night background. Depends what you're feeling and what the colour is of the pet. I like the cave one for the trolls. You can play with it. As you can see, a little playful skipping rope. All my bars are at 100, but you will see these going up as you press these buttons. And as you do so, your experience also increases. Scrolling back down again, you've got more ways to increase your experience. You've got 6 different games. So the 5 games that haven't got images, like this 6th one, these are games that you can play with your pet. So we have memory match. So you can choose just a simple memory match game here. Match them all, and then you will get XP for playing that game. You've got a training dojo. Hit the buttons as they go across. So press up, right, and so on. And they get faster as you obtain extra levels, as your levels increase. You do earn more XP depending on how far you get with the game. You've got Catch Candy, which is a favourite amongst our community. So you just move left and right. It's a little bit slower on the PC compared to the phone. If you play it on the phone browser, it is a lot faster. So I've seen scores of almost 4,000. So if you do play it and you do get 4,000, please post it on X, and you may even get we may even do a little reward for that. We've got Sleep Guard. As your pet sleeps, you can have to get the ghosts that are trying to get your pet. Super fun, addictive little games that you can play anywhere. This is PC and mobile based, so you can literally take your pet on the go with you and play these games whilst you're on the train, or on a break at work, or wherever you want to play them. So, and we've also got the final game is Trolls Tricks. So it's just like the usual beaker with a ball in it. You just got to keep your eye on it and decide where it is on there. That also gets you XP. Moving down, I'll show you this flame leaf proving pit in a second. Moving down, you can equip extra items to your pet. So initially when you first start, the blue ones, which are common and uncommon, these are all unlocked. They add stats to your pet stats at the top, and this will come in handy in the battleground. As you can see, these ones are unlocked because I am level 10. This is evolution stage 2. The pet evolves 3 times, so you get the egg to the hatchling, hatchling to the adolescent, and then adolescent to mature. So they actually grow bigger. The pet actually grows bigger as you evolve. So as you can see all the different ones. They're all categorized in head or accessories for the hands, heads for the head, and we've also got feet. And we have also a category with body. They're all itemized here, and you can check your items here. What I will say is, if your pet dies, you will lose the item. So you can buy these in Ape, but you have to make sure your pet stays alive. Otherwise, when it dies from neglect, it will lose its items. So next one thing I want to show you is the final game, which is actually the multiplayer battle arena. Now, this is where you go to fight other players' pets, and you can wager Ape in doing so and win Ape back. So as you scroll down, this is a list of all the different players. Now it does only show you plus or minus 5 levels of your pet, so this is to make it fair, easy to find other players in your range. You won't see what their stats are, and they won't see what your stats are. So like I say, it's a bit of a mystery when you do. I will challenge someone in a second to show you. So if I go to 01 Flow, he's a level 7, I'm a level 10, but I don't know what his trainer stats are, and I also don't know what his pet is equipped with, items wise. So you always make sure your pet is as strong as you can possibly get it to have a chance. So I'll challenge him to battle. As you can see, a window pops up, challenge to battle, Flow, level 7, tells me it's a rugdoll, it's a pink, so I've got a little bit of an idea of what his stats are, as we do have a stat chart, but I'll challenge him for 1 ape. So as you can see, battle details, my wager is 1 ape, the total pot is 2 ape, so he will win 1.7 ape, and there's a tax of 0.3%, 0.3 ape, which is 15%. This is to go back to the project for sustainability. We do use a portion of that to go back to our NFT holders, and also to reward the leaderboard, but it's also to pay for obviously the overheads of the website. So if I send an invite here, and as you can see, the invite has now dropped into my sent invites. So if you click sent invites, you'll see a list of all the different invites that I have sent out. There's 2, there's the one I've just sent to 01 Flow. It's now waiting for the opponent to accept, so his will see a button that says accept battle. If after 3 days they haven't accepted, these will expire, and then a button will appear where you can claim your wagered ape back. Because incoming invites, as you can see, there's no incoming invites, no one's challenged me yet. So if they do accept the battle, you can go to battle history. This will show you all the different ones. So as you can see, pending for the ones I've just sent. I'll show you one from this morning, 4 hours ago. You can click the battle replay, which will show you the opponent's little pet and my pet, and also all the stats. If I press play, it'll show you in real time the simulated battle, which is calculated from all the different stats. It narrates the battle at the bottom, so you can find out what's going on. As you can see, our attack is the same. My defense is a little bit more, but he's a little bit faster. So I think I missed a few of my hits due to his speed being a little bit higher than mine, but overall it was quite a close battle, as you can see. So he won that one. He won 1.78 for that. I lost my ape. You can go back on here. We do have a leaderboard that does show you all the different win rates. total wagers. So as you can see, Seanzy 93, he's won 88. Ninja Marcus, he's wagered 91, he's won 116, so he's got his 91 ape back, but on top he's additionally won 116 ape. It is filtered by wins, so as you can see, 14 wins is the highest, and as you go down, it puts them from highest to lowest. If we go back to RugHatchers, a couple of more things I do want to show you is the leaderboard for levels. So as you can see, these are the different levels that the pets are for each player. This basically shows you how long they've kept their pet alive. If the pet dies, it does get removed off the leaderboard. So Oni Zanza, 69, he's keeping his pet alive and healthy. Miles, Pitmonk. And this does matter because, like I say, your battles, if you want to battle them, you know, it's you'll be battling these players because it's plus or minus 5 levels above or below that you will see. There's another little feature. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, is the pet lore. You can write a little story about your pet, so give it a title, share your pet's story, the description here. If you go back, once you've wrote that, you go into the pet lore, it shows you all the different ones that people have submitted. We will be adding the profile pictures at a later date, just little teddy bears at the minute, but like I say, you can go there and have a little read of the story, so that's quite a fun thing to do. And the last thing which I mentioned at the start was the +2 from user title 2. So I'm going to explain what the trainer titles are. As well as leveling up your pet to increase its stats and also equipping items, the best feature we've got is the badges system or the trainer title system. What we've done, if you go to badges on the left in the menu, you can see all our collections here. As you're collecting our NFTs, so if I click into it to get bigger, as you're collecting our NFTs, so for example a Rugdolls OG, if I buy that NFT, I will unlock this badge. I will also gain 500 points. The points, so if I go to another one, that's 300 points if you get a Rugdoll OG with Chaos Gloves. And like I say, they all accumulate up. So if I go into the 3D, this is a few that I've gained. As you can see, they're red because I've achieved it. I own them NFTs and I've got the points. If you go back to your user profile, your points are all displayed here, your badges and also your title. There is 5 trainer titles. So I'm trainer title level 2. As I showed you on the stats. So if I hover on there, title 2, which is giving me an extra +2 attack. So as you're collecting the NFTs, you're gaining the points, unlocking the badges, and you're also upgrading your trainer title. The higher the title you get, there's 5, like I say, the stats go on, and they're like permanent boosts to your pet. So if this pet dies, I'll get a new pet, and then them boosts will apply to my new pet. This is the best way we recommend to get your stats up, and a great way to give more collectability to our NFTs. Quite a fun system, as you can see. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and come and play RugHatchers. Just grab a Daruzu or a Rugdoll. As soon as you've done that, jump to dollsworld.com and come and play with us, guys. We're all having fun, we're all winning ape or losing ape or just having a bit of a banter. I think this game's going to be absolutely huge. We wanted to design it very similar to like a Pet Evolution NFT collecting battle game, and I think we've delivered just that. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.